Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at the 10th installment of what I like to call Fat Shaming Fridays, where we take a look at various responses to this.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
I can't believe we're already 10 episodes into this series, that it feels like I just started yesterday. Man, time is really flying. Time flies when you wish you were dead. Or something like that. Just kidding. What kind of shame do you predict for today? Shamed by the waiter? Shamed by the flight attendant? Shamed by the clerk at the courthouse? Getting really specific now. Shaming can only affect you if you have shame. As Jordan Underwood taught us, you don't need to relate to shame. That's not a feeling or an emotion that you necessarily need to vibe with. You could just be completely unashamed. It's that easy, baby. As usual, if I laugh at any of these stories, I'm not laughing at the fact that somebody got fat shamed or bullied or anything like that. I'm just laughing at the ridiculousness of the situation. In order to help me get over my shame, I must first apply comb to mustache.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
I've never been the kind of person who would go to the gym just for the purpose of going to the gym, but because of
Okay, so what would you go to the gym for?
a few comments my ex was making, I figured I should probably go or he would leave me.
Well, that sucks, but like, what do you mean you would never go to the gym for the sake of going to the gym? I don't understand what that means. I used to go to the gym for the pizza, not really for the working out, you know? Or were you going there for the tanning bed or something? I don't understand.
Yes, I know there's a lot to unpack there, but that's a whole other video. But since I hated going to the actual gym, I figured I would start with one of those exercise class type places, and that's what I did.
That's not what I would do personally. I would recommend some weightlifting, some cardio and stuff, and just develop a regime. You can look online to find some good workout routines. But for some people, classes are the way to go in the beginning.
I went to do a trial class and it was fairly difficult. And typically with these places, they give you one free class to try it out to see if you like it, and then they'll try and sign you up after when you're on this adrenaline high.
Is that what they do? They wait until you're all hyped up from exercise and then they try to sell you on it?
It's pretty clever. So after that initial class, I went to the sign up with entire full intentions to sign up. The lady who was signing up, who was the trainer of the class, looked me up and down and said, "Oh, good."
Okay, hold on. She looked you up and down? Dude, why is this always happening in these stories? I've never looked somebody up and down in my life. Well, at least not to their face, you know, if they were like attractive or whatever. Sometimes you sneak a little look, you know, everybody does that. But not right to their face.
Good. You came just in time. You need it.
She looked you up and down and said, "You came just in time. You need it." So I guess this trainer lady didn't want you as a client, right? She's like, "I'm just going to throw this sale completely down the toilet." The trainer lady's like, how can I get more clients? Oh, yes, by berating people. They love that. They'll really sign up for my class then.
And I'm sure this is not the wildest story anybody has had, but for a trainer to say that in a gym where I'm going to do better.
Okay, oddly enough, that cut off right there in the middle of her talking. Yeah, that is weird for a trainer to do that in a gym where you're trying to do better and they make money off of you going there for training. This is kind of like when you get fat shamed by the waiter, right? Like, it's very hard to believe that that happened because A, they want to keep their job, and B, they want to get a good tip. In a similar fashion, this person wouldn't fat shame you. They want you as a client. They'd be like, "Hey, I think our class can really help you." I think that that's unlikely to happen, but I mean, you never know, dude. People are a little nutty sometimes. Next.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
So it wasn't just me, but actually my entire family.
Your entire family got fat shamed. Oh boy, here we go.
About a year ago, we had new floors put into the kitchen, and they had those like grooves where they kind of snap together. And after like literally 2 months, they were coming apart and you could see where the boards were separating. They're really cool. They're like, we stand behind our work. They came back out and replaced probably about half of the flooring before a couple weeks later, and we were still seeing the boards come apart and separate. Now this time when the installers came out, they were like, "How much do the people in your family weigh?"
They're like, "We're going to have to take this wood out and put steel beams in here, lady." The installers are like, "How much livestock do you normally keep in your living room?"
seemed like a pretty odd question. So I'm like, what? And the guy's like, well, if you have some really heavy people in here, I think you're breaking the boards because you guys are just too big.
What the heck, bro? Dude, if the floor can't handle some people on it, dude, what kind of weak-ass floor is it?
That just, ugh. We're not like a small family. My dad's probably the biggest one. He's, just over 6 foot, about 250 pounds.
There's like 50 people in your family all standing in the living room at the same time.
A big guy, but nothing like, crazy. So eventually the owner of the company came out and was like, actually, the guys who were installing it weren't doing it properly. They had actually been having this problem at all of the homes
Oh, negligent work.
in which they installed the flooring. That's just crazy to me, though. Instead of admitting, like, hey, we installed it wrong, the first response was, maybe you're fat, so you broke it.
Well, people got to try to make excuses for why they messed up your floor, right? Oh my goodness, dude. Try to cover up your shoddy work by calling me fat? Dude, what the heck? Get out. Lady, we're gonna have to put some extra supports under your floor just to hold all you beasts. Yikes, dude, that's rude. Next.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
Okay, I look like hell, but deal.
Okay, why did you look to the side first and then say, I look like hell, deal? Was there somebody to the side of you holding you at gunpoint, making you reenact this story? Did it really happen?
Keep in mind, I was 15 at the time, and I was working at the county fair. And an older gentleman came up and had ordered just like a root beer or something like that. And he asked me my name, and I said, my name's Bambi.
Your name is Bambi. Alright, so your parents wanted you to grow up to be an exotic dancer. Got it. Don't name your kids Bambi, dude. Also, don't name them Mercedes, Porsche, or Tanqueray. Dude, you're already mapping out their entire future. They're going right to the pole, dude.
And he said, oh, that's so sweet. Your mom must have thought you were going to be a little deer.
Okay. What? What kind of a bizarre statement is that? Yep, she thought I was gonna grow up to become a different species entirely. Yeah, my mom is a little nutty.
I was like, haha, I'm used to jokes about my name.
Don't you hate it when somebody makes a terrible joke and you have to be like, ha, 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 yeah, that's a good one, bro. I'm not really any good at that, I swear. I am not good at fake laughing. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. And then I said, wrecked him. Damn near killed him. You did. Huh. How about that? I'm not trying to be a jerk, man. I just can't fake it. I just cannot fake it, man. I suck at faking it. I'm not good at fake laughing at something that I don't think is actually funny. And then he said, get to the thicket, Bambi. The hunters are coming.
And then he looked straight at me and he goes, well, an elephant is as far away from a deer as you can get, isn't it? 15 years old.
Dude, no. This didn't happen. There's no way this happened. He called you an elephant for literally no reason at all. Dude, stop. How long do you think it took her to come up with that story? She's like, my name is Bambi. That's an animal. Elephants. People call people elephants when they're making fun of their weight. We'll go with that or a hippo. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. Lies. Next.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed. I'll go first.
Okay, I'm a bit of a liar. This isn't even close to the craziest, but it's the most recent.
Okay, so right off the bat, you're not answering the question, and you're admitting that you're not even answering the question. You're like, this ain't even the craziest one. All right, well, tell us the craziest one. She was very specific with her question.
So I go out to Din Din with two of my friends.
Right, as you do.
Mind you, me and one of the other people are both on the bigger side. I'm the biggest bitch there. Okay, we get it. Blah, I win the award.
Okay.
I order several different things because this is a restaurant I'm bringing my friends from out of town to, and I wanted them to try some stuff. And girl, I'm just hungry, okay?
Okay, so which is it? You ordered several different plates so they can try all this stuff? Or you're just hungry? Couldn't they order their own food and you could just tell them, like, hey, you should try this thing? So you ordered several different plates so they could try it. But also, Girl, I'm hungry.
Hey,
What is this?
This man brings me my food and says, all of this for you? Okay.
Oh, I love the passive aggressiveness of that. That is amazing. Here's your food. All this for you. Okay. Yeah, actually, thank you for the... Wait a minute. What was that? What do you mean, Okay, what the heck is that supposed to mean? Nothing. I'm just bringing you your food. Nothing.
When I tell you, for 3 seconds I went, what did you just say? And then I said, yeah, bitch, it is. And then...
Well, at least you owned it there at the end.
And I ate my meal and went about my day. Some people can't mind the business. You didn't know I was fat? You think this one meal...
Right, so it wasn't actually for your friends. The several different plates were all actually just for you. I love the lack of shame on that, though, you know? If you're gonna be obese or whatever, and you're like, I don't give a crap, yeah, I'm fat, I love living in a larger body, then of course you wouldn't conceal the amount of food that you're actually eating, or decline being weighed at the doctor's office or whatever. You'd be like, yeah, dude, I actually ordered 4 plates, and they're all mine. I like to eat, my guy.
One meal is what led me to this fate. Like, come on.
According to you, it was several meals. You ordered several different things from the menu. If you order like 3 or 4 different dishes from a restaurant, and each one of them is supposed to be a meal unto itself, I don't think you should be that tripped out if the waiter's like, is this all for you? What the heck? Next.
Tell me the wildest way you have ever been fat shamed.
Okay, maybe not the wildest, but probably the ballsiest.
Okay, you are prefacing this by saying that you are actually not answering the question properly, just like the last person. She said the wildest, okay? She didn't say what's the ballsiest way you've ever been fat shamed, and she didn't say what's the most recent. She said what's the wildest.
So I'm at work and my table consists of 2 couples, and one of the men is being very friendly. By no means would I consider any of his interactions with me flirty. He was just being a friendly person. And at one point, when both of the men have gotten up, I think they both went to the bathroom, one of the women turns to the woman whose boyfriend was being friendly with me and goes, "You're not bothered that he's flirting with the waitress?" And his girlfriend turns to her friend and goes, "No, it's okay. Her fat ass probably hasn't gotten any attention in a while. I'm gonna let him throw her a bone."
Oh, burn, dude. Oh, that's a major burn, dude. Let me get you some aloe for that burn, son. Oh my God.
Throw me a bone? Oh.
Do you think they're fat shaming you by saying throw you a bone as well?
Okay. She didn't realize I had heard what she had said. So I turned to her and I'm like, excuse me, when you're going to talk about your man throwing me a bone, I think he wants to throw me the bone. If given the...
Dude, stop it. Stop. You said in the beginning that he was just being regularly nice to you and wasn't flirting with you at all. And now you're telling this person he wants to give me the bone, not a bone. Like, what? Why would you say that if 2 seconds ago you said he wasn't even flirting with you? What's happening? And that's how you know it's real, because it's very consistent.
The opportunity, your man would take me out to dinner, take me home, have me crush him, and then he'd end up calling me daddy. What are you working with? A really bad manic panic die job and an even worse...
Dude, what? Dude, none of this happened. You can always tell in stories when somebody like becomes the hero and starts bagging on the other person and they completely slayed them with words. That's how you can tell none of this happened.
Tasting champagne, she started crying.
Dude, shut up. Oh my God. When people make up stories, at least make it believable. So you started dunking on this chick so hard that she started crying. Dude, no you didn't. No you didn't, and none of this ever happened. I'll take things that never happened for 500, Alex. That was the most ridiculous one of this particular series today. Then she started crying. Dude, stop. Stop. It's like when a dude tells a story and he's like, yeah, then I kicked his ass. Like, no, you didn't. You didn't kick you didn't kick anybody's ass, bro. No, you didn't. You didn't go to jail. You didn't have the cops come to arrest you and then you kicked all of their ass too. And then the mayor came and gave me the key to the city. Like, no, none of this happened, dude. Why are you lying, though? Why the F you lying? Why you always lying? I don't know. I don't know why they're always lying. At least make the lie believable or something, right? Like, I said a bunch of stuff back to her, and then she was just like, psh, whatever, and walked away. That would have been believable, but her starting to cry? No. And that concludes our broadcast day. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.